And good afternoon and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pope Francis in Springfield, Massachusetts. As tonight, the Pope Francis Cardinals set their eyes on the big beast, Longmeadow. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. Alongside me tonight for this game, Wade Wegerson. He'll be joining me for the commentating of this game, as well as Jake Booten, who will be running the camera tonight as well, maybe chipping in a little bit on the commentary side. Longmeadow, they're the big beast. They're what everybody's been talking about. Talk of the town today has been Longmeadow. Longmeadow coming into this game, just trying to be the beast that they are, trying to beat the Pope Francis Cardinals right here on their home field, trying to just beat David and Goliath, trying to just come in here and take care of business. Cardinals, on the other hand, trying to play the David role, trying to beat the famous Goliath. Wade Wegerson, I have you in the booth here tonight. What do you think about this game?
Yeah, so I know that Pope Francis here, our school, they're the underdogs this match, and I really think that they could bring a strong match here against Longmeadow Lancers. So I'm excited to see this game.
All right, thank you, Wade. We're just about ready to get going here tonight at Pope Francis. Time and temperature right now, our current time for us this game, 5:05, 5 o'clock start as usual. 61 degrees, beautiful sunny day here in Springfield, Mass. Cardinals trying to play an upset special right here on Friday Night Lax. Noah Fournier will take the draw, but he immediately loses the draw, and it's immediately Longmeadow. They'll start up the field. They look like a quick, big team already, trying to move it around nicely and shake and bake. Fans piling in here, want to see the big show that is Longmeadow. Magic time, that's what Longmeadow is. Longmeadow trying to move it around now. They're shaking and baking, trying to break some ankles as well in the process. Longmeadow just moving it back, trying to just move it around the field they are. Trying to move it up, shake it and bake it, behind the net, here they come.
Already, AJ, wow, this ball movement is really good by Longmeadow.
Absolutely, yeah.
No mistakes so far.
Ball movement has been impressive for Longmeadow. Longmeadow immediately trying to cut to the net, but they won't. Longmeadow trying to move it back now. They're shaking and baking it, here they come, trying to fire it in there, and that one will skedaddle all the way into the track. But you know, Wade, it is different rules in lacrosse. Longmeadow will keep possession of the ball since it went out of bounds. So Longmeadow now will try to cut it to the goal, trying to cut it in on Davis, but that ball goes off the side of the net. And now Davis will hold it behind his net and maybe work it around.
Good defense by the Cardinals already. I mean, the Lancers haven't even been able to get any quality shots off. I mean,
I hear you on that one. Here's Matt Davis. Davis working it back. Here's Cam Gills. Gills with a little bit of a number change before this game. Kind of got me fooled. Supposed to be number 13, but they move him to 20. And before we can see any more lacrosse, we have a whistle. With 10:43 left to go here in the opening quarter of play. And it will be Longmeadow ball, and they'll take it quickly. Trying to strike first. Pope Francis Prep. Friday night, I don't know where I'd rather be, folks. Right here at a beautiful lacrosse game. Longmeadow again, just moving it around nicely. Shaking it and baking it back. Trying to break a few ankles is Longmeadow. Longmeadow trying to move it back. Here they come. Shaking it and baking it around, and they do, and they score. And they put it in with some authority and muscle on that one. Dom Varsity getting the Longmeadow offense going. They lead by a score of 1-0, just like that. Rat-tat-tat. And Goliath strikes first.
yeah, Longmeadow with possession about 100% of the game so far. I mean, their ball movement is just insane. I mean, I don't know. Pope Francis is going to have to do something about this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely, Wade. That ball movement has just been spectacular thus far for Longmeadow. I mean, Pope Francis has not had a chance thus far to compete in the ball movement possession, and they haven't even had a chance. Just lost that face-off right away, and boom, Longmeadow just took it down the field. Rat-tat-tat, they lead first. Cardinals need to come back. Noah Fournier will take the draw. He might as well take a seat on the ball. And here comes Longmeadow trying to move it around the field. Here they come, trying to move it up quickly, trying to get numbers before the Cardinals, with the Cardinal Great Wall of White will try to assemble. Longmeadow moving it back.
Patience with this Longmeadow team they have here. They're just waiting for the best opportunity, and then when they see it, they will strike.
Patience, patience, patience. It has been the virtue of Longmeadow, and they try to fire it in, and it skips right over everybody, and will roll again onto the track. Again, folks, I had to sing the national anthem today again. We're just going to leave it at that. Yeah, this may be the last one for me, so we'll go out strong. That ball will roll out of bounds. It'll be Longmeadow ball nonetheless. You know, when you put two wise guys up here like Wade Wegerson and Jake Booten, it's very hard to concentrate and focus on doing the national anthem. Just that didn't really work out well for me tonight as Longmeadow. You don't even see it coming. They take a taste of the turf and take a taste of a 2-goal lead on Pope Francis just like that. It is Colson Harahan putting it in, and it is 2-0 Longmeadow.
Yeah, Hannerhan with a beautiful spin move right in front of the net, putting the ball top corner. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that one.
Yep, so Hannerhan. That's how, is that how you, okay. Hannerhan putting it in. It is 2-0 Longmeadow, and just like that, this Cardinal crowd has just been silenced and muted. Longmeadow now trying to work it up the field. Cardinals trying to get back again. Here comes Longmeadow, trying to work it around, maybe trying to fire it in on goal. And guess what? They go a little bit airborne to do it, and what do you know? They put it in. So Finley Morin puts it in. Longmeadow will already start going to the backups. It is 3-0, and Longmeadow have come in and have taken control and showed exactly who they are. The best show in town strikes again. And the best show in town right now is not Pope Francis. It is the visitors, however. And the Cardinals, they have possession, trying to work it up quickly, are these Pope Francis Cardinals. And it'll be the virtue of Ryan Goki trying to move it around, and here they come, the Cardinals, trying to do something here early on in this game. 8:49 still left to go in here in the first quarter. Comebacks can't happen. Could they happen once again? That's going to be the question. Cardinals still trying to move it around. Here they come. It's Rich Roy. Roy going to try that show, that blazing speed. Went airborne for a goal last time we saw him. He's incredible. A little spinorama, too, shaking and baking it behind the net. Here come the Cardinals, trying to get on the board here early on. And Pope Francis, Connor Ondrick, the junior, will try to get the Cardinal offense started.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals are starting to pick up their rhythm now. They're keeping the ball. They're getting possession, trying to look for good opportunities. I like this way they're playing right now.
All right, thank you, Wade. I mean, I do like that. I mean, down by 3, they got to get the fire going now. Meanwhile, we have Ondrick moving to the round. Here come the Cardinals, still just trying to get on the board early on here in Pope Francis. Fans still filing in one by one.
I mean, they kept trying to find something, but everyone was covered. Longmeadow had really good defense right there. I mean, Pope Francis will have more opportunities, but not this time.
So it'll be Longmeadow possession nonetheless. They'll try to make it a 4-goal lead and a 4-goal game indeed. And Longmeadow have got it now. They're moving it nicely. Here they come. Dom Verratti. Verratti just going to kick back and try to move it around again. Stopping on a dime is Longmeadow now, trying to cut it through the Great Wall of White. But finally, the Cardinals say, and here they come with some authority and speed. Yep, IB moving it around. Here comes Ondrick. Back to IB. IB trying to fire it in there. And it's a save made by Longmeadow. And they cover up with 7:17 left to go now in the opening quarter of play.
Yeah, hockey star Josh Ivey. I mean, what a hockey season he had. Hey, I mean, whoa, big hit.
I have no words. Jason Reiser leveled the Longmeadow player directly into the turf. The turf enchilada for him strikes again.
I mean,
but Longmeadow will laugh last as they score again.
Ryan Molderg with the goal for Longmeadow this time, making it 4-0 Lancers with just about halfway through the first quarter.
So Ryan Moldrick puts it in. This is a stunning, and Longmeadow just showing who they are. They lead early, 4-0 already on Pope Francis.
Honestly, that hit by Reiser, though, setting the tone a little bit, eh?
Yep.
I mean, just trying to get the physicality all back to Pope Francis. I mean, trying to control the game, a big part of it is this physicality. I mean,
Yep. Cardinals trying to get back into this game. I mean, Jason Reiser showing the Cardinal attitude right now. Not very happy. Down by 4 early on here in this opening quarter of play. Longmeadow now trying to cut it to the net. Cardinals trying to chip it back. Longmeadow still in firm possession of this ball. Trying to move it around the field. Can they? Will they? They'll be hesitant to as well. The Great Wall of White now will assemble and try to form. But Longmeadow with the quick strike offense trying to fire it in there. Gets lost. Cardinals still trying to do something on the defensive side. But it'll finally roll out of play with 6:12 left to go in the opening quarter. Cardinals now with possession. Here they come. Trying to work it up the field quickly. They've got numbers, and here they come. Got a goalie open, too. Oh, but what a save made there by Longmeadow. A Colin Foyle blast went in there, but a save was made.
Colin Foyle almost with a really good shot, but John Batcherin, I mean, whatever his name is.
John B coming up with a nice save there for Longmeadow, making this and keeping this game a shutout nonetheless. So Longmeadow has come into this game. They have brought in the team bus, and they have parked it directly on the Pope Francis logo thus far. This game has just been out of control, in my opinion.
The Cardinals had a couple opportunities here. I mean, if they finished on a couple of these, I mean, it would be a close game. Just finishing goals and shots is a big part, you know?
Longmeadow right now is just holding possession of the ball. But right when I say that, the Cardinals are trying to fight back, but Longmeadow will eventually rally it up, and they'll try to fire it in on Matt Davis, but Davis now will eventually make the save. And a little clip there, too, by Nick Cody, and Nick Cody is rumbling, trying to move it up the field. He does. Cardinals trying to stop on a dime and get some quick strike offense. Here come the Cardinals, trying to sling it in, and they do!
Wow, what a finish by Jason Reiser.
Butter,
Coming
butter,
off from
butter,
that
butter.
big hit, and then a nice finish by him. Wow.
Butter, bing. And the Cardinals strike. And just like that, it is a 4-1 game. So Longmeadow, before they can book their tickets to the next game, they're going to have to fight it out here. The Cardinals are just going to keep showing their fight. Jason Reiser, the second mid-group, starts off the Cardinal offense here tonight. So it is a 4-1 game now in the ledger. So the Cardinals get on the board thanks to the junior, Jason Reiser, getting the offense going. It is 4-1 now in favor of Longmeadow with 4:49 left to go in the opening quarter. Well, tie up for that ball. A little cat fight down there on the turf. But Longmeadow will eventually come away with it. Sun's starting to creep onto the field again. Longmeadow trying to move it back. Longmeadow's got it. Longmeadow trying to fire it in there. That one went off and rattled off the stick, I believe, of Davis. But it will be Longmeadow ball still, nonetheless. So Wade Longmeadow, it's just been the advertised show. I mean, the ball movement has just been spectacular. I mean, the shots have been just right on cue as well. I mean, Cardinals are going to need to fight back as Davis trying to get in there. And Longmeadow still got it. Longmeadow trying to cut it in, but Davis will eventually cover up.
Like you said at the beginning, Longmeadow is the beast, and they've shown it. I mean, with 4 honestly spectacular goals. I mean, I don't know what Pope Francis is going to do here. Just keep playing hard.
Ryan Goki gets sat down after a nice run, but Mr. Z will have a little fight about that one. He's going to try to get a say on this ref, but thus far, referees have been pro Longmeadow, and here comes Longmeadow. They've got it with ease now. Just moving it around, trying to get some bodies up. But eventually, the Cardinals say, hey, you're going to have to work for it, as that ball will just trickle all the way down the field. Whistle blows. Stoppage in play with 3:41 left to go in the first quarter. Coming up, we got the second quarter on our halftime show. We'll bring it to you live here from the beautiful press box at the turf. Again, AJ Gonsalves, Wade Wegerson, voices of the Cardinals on site, along with Jake Booten, the 333 doing the commentating here tonight on Friday Night Lax. Longmeadow trying to move it back. Longmeadow trying to move it around in 2, but the Cardinals are trying to get under that ball quickly. Longmeadow, however, trying to get under that again. It is a scramble for the ball now. Cardinals in a dogfight for this ball as well. Cardinals trying to get under it, but eventually Longmeadow will snipe and score.
Ryan motoring again with another goal. I mean, I think that's at least 2 for him tonight. I mean, what a great game so far by him.
Got to be at least 2 for Mr. Ryan. So Ryan is outscoring the Cardinals by himself thus far. That's been basically the summary. So 3:02 to go in the first quarter. 5-1. The Longmeadow leads. Cardinals going to need a response with 2:57 left to go now in the opening quarter. Longmeadow moving it around easily, trying to shake and bake, trying to maybe cut to the net. Longmeadow trying to fire it in, and they do. And they score. That'll make it a 6-1 game now.
JoJo McCallahan.
Yep. So JoJo says yes, yes, and gives the visitors a 6-1 lead with 2:48 left to go now in the opening quarter. Cardinals need a bounce back. So thus far, Longmeadow is showing who they are. Just coming out here and just putting it out there and putting what they can do on film. And thus far, 6-1 is the score on the board. And before we can do anything else, we have a timeout on the field. I believe that was a Cardinal timeout. So we'll step aside. 2:34 left to go. Cardinals trailing 6-1, but there's life. There's life. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Pope Prep, keep it locked, because this is where the champions putt. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Our score with 2:34 left to go in the opening quarter is 6-1 in favor of Longmeadow. Cardinals looking for a bounce back, however. I've seen crazier things in my time as a broadcaster. Even me singing the national anthem. That was crazy indeed.
Yeah, almost when we beat Belchertown in soccer, too. That would have been crazy.
That was a great night. It's just we couldn't come up on the winning side of things, but it was fun. Cardinals looking for a bounce back, and you know the number to call and bounce back. It's 1-800. Rich Roy, as he takes it and moves it around, trying to fire it around. Here's Connor Ondrick. Ondrick trying to just slingshot it in there, but just goes wide of the net.
Honestly, Connor had an opening that first try. I think he should have taken that shot there. I mean, he waited a little too long, but honestly, a really good try.
Again, folks, AJ Gonsalves, Wade Wiggers, and Jake Booten live up top in the press box. The beautiful press box here at Pope Francis. Near the turf, 6-1. Longmeadow leads in case you're just joining us. Longmeadow has just shown who they are thus far. It's been a business trip for them. Cardinals, however, trying to play spoiler, trying to upset the beast, trying to upset Goliath in Longmeadow. Cardinals have got it, and you know who it is, folks. It's Rich Roy, the speedster, the quickster, moving it around. Cardinals trying to get something going here, trying to find a crack in the Longmeadow defense that has been spectacular to this point, except for one point in the game where they let up the goal. Here's Wolanski. Wolanski moving it back to Andrik. Andrik, beautiful passing. Ibe. Josh Ibe cutting on the dime, moving it back. Here come the Cardinals. Colin Foyle. Foyle moving it back again. Cardinals with nice stick-to-stick passing. Here they come, still trying to do something nonetheless. I hear Mr. Z saying get it to Ibe, or Coach Zamowski saying get it to Ibe. 56 seconds now left to go here in the opening quarter of play. Just not one of my finest nights at all. Get into that more later. And now Longmeadow will try to get a rush before the quarter ends. Tick, tick, tick says the time. They've got it with ease. They're just streaking on the Cardinals. They have numbers on the Cardinals as well. Here they come. 1, 2, tick, tack, no. Longmeadow moving it back here. Nice ball movement indeed. They've got it. Shaking it and baking it. 24 seconds now left to go in the opening quarter. Coming up, second quarter. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. Keep it locked, folks. We are the best, and we know it. Actually, we're the best, and you know it, too. 12 seconds now left to go here in the opening quarter. Longmeadow just trying to get something before this quarter ends. Time's running out on them. The Cardinal fans and Longmeadow crowd counting them down. Longmeadow moving it back. Just a slingshot in there on Matt Davis. Ouch, that is going to hurt, and that is how we'll end the first quarter. So, at the end of one quarter, it is 6-1 in favor of Longmeadow. Coming up, the second quarter of play. That's all coming up. Stay tuned, folks. Keep it locked, Pope Prep, because this is where the champions play. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Cardinals are down 6-1 with 12 minutes left to go now in the second quarter. Start of the second quarter. We're on for it. But before we can, Longmeadow will take the draw, and here we go. 12 more minutes of exciting lacrosse without commercials coming to you right now. But before we can, the Cardinals are trying to get in there and trying to make a play on that one. Here's Jason Reiser. Reiser with the goal scored tonight here for the Cardinals. It was an absolute cannon from Mr. Reiser. Put it right in and shaked and baked. Our lacrosse expert up here, Jake Booten, said that should have been a penalty. I believe him 100%. Longmeadow trying to move it around nicely. That one just will trickle all the way down near the Pope Francis. Pope Francis trying to play some defense. Longmeadow, just nice ball movement indeed, just moving it around. I mean, this has just been the best show on turf here thus far. The greatest show on turf from what I've seen. They're just moving it around. It's just good lacrosse. It's like theater. It's theater. It's theater at its best right now for Longmeadow. Cardinals, however, I think they're staying in it. I mean, one break or two, and it could be an even closer game. I mean, the Cardinals, they have life. But here, it's a big save by Matt Davis. That was a blister right in there on Matt Davis, and it was a save made by Pope Francis. Longmeadow trying to do something here, moving it back around. Nice passing. They're going stick to stick, cradle to cradle. It'll still be Longmeadow ball here. Went out of bounds on Longmeadow, and they take it, and they fire it right in there. They fire the cannons. Luke Schillick puts it in. And it is 7-1 in favor of the visitors. Longmeadow will again take possession. Here they come, trying to travel up the field. They've got it with ease, just moving it around the net. Here they come, trying to do something. Less than 10 minutes left to go now in the first half of play. Longmeadow just trying to move it around, trying to shake and bake a bit, but nothing's really going to go there. But it's a big clipping there from Longmeadow. They tag team in there to hit Ryan Goki, and they laid the smack down, and they'll take the ball. Longmeadow trying to do something. Longmeadow moving it around nicely. Longmeadow moving it back. Shaking and baking it, trying to cut to the net. That ball will head back for Longmeadow. Oh, you heard the crack on that one with the stick. We could hear it all the way from up here. Longmeadow now will take the ball, and they've got it with ease. I mean, Longmeadow, they're dominating in this game right now. And Longmeadow gets a little plant onto the field, too, before they can fire it in there. And Matt Davis with the save. And now here come the Cardinals. It's Ondrick. Ondrick trying to just charge through the defense. Cardinals in white, Longmeadow in black, folks. Here comes Ivy. Ivy trying to fire it in there. It's a big save and a rebound. Cardinals trying to get under it. Longmeadow takes a dive onto the turf. Hello, turf, says Longmeadow. Cardinals moving the round nicely. Here's Rich Roy. Roy just trying to cut and move it all the way back. And what do you know? The Cardinals are trying to fire it in there, but Rich Roy goes right over his stick. Here's Wolanski. Wolanski just trying to track that ball on the turf. He's got it. Wolanski just stopping on the dime, just trying to fire it in there to Rich Roy. Here's Rich Roy. Roy just trying to move it back, spin a Rama, trying to shake it and bake it into the net. But before he can, he takes a face plant into the turf. And the ball will wind up into the soccer net, and it will be Cardinal ball.
Cardinals here starting to figure things out. I mean, they're getting more possession of the ball, getting more opportunities. They just need to capitalize here, and we could have a good game.
Cardinals trying to play some hardcore offense and hardcore defense at the same time. They're trying to track that ball down and get it, but they cannot. Longmeadow trying to move it up, and here they come. Trying to just move it around with ease, but before they can, that ball will just roll out. And it will be Pope ball. Cardinals here just trying to move it around, but before they can, it's Josh Ivey. What a run that was by Josh Ivey, just trying to find out something here. Trying to just give it into Rich Roy, and snap! Rich Roy just puts it in with a snap of the shot. Little right top, right corner for him. Bada bada bing, bada boo. Money in the bank, Mr. Rich Roy. What do you say? Cardinals, 2 goals.
I mean, Josh Ivey with that play before the goal, I mean, he had countless toe drags, 2, maybe 3 around the defenders, giving it a perfect pass to Rich Roy, top corner. I mean, beautiful goal, honestly, by the Cardinals.
All aboard the Josh Ivey train. Josh Ivey sets it up. Rich Roy puts it in. Nice tag team demolition there. And the Pope Francis Cardinals add to their second goal of the night, and it is now a 7-2 game. Whistle blows, and it'll be a Longmeadow ball still. Longmeadow trying to move it around. Shaking and baking all the way back. Here comes Longmeadow. Longmeadow moving it up top. Shaking it and baking it is Longmeadow. Just about 6:25 now left to go in the opening half of play. Here comes Longmeadow just trying to move it around, but before they can, Matt Davis, the freshman netminder, says, not in my house. And he'll just lob it up. The hang time on that one will stay up there for 5 minutes, but instead it goes right back to Longmeadow. They were all over that hook, line, and sinker. Longmeadow just trying to fire it in there, trying to go spin, Arama, and in. Matt Davis says, ha ha ha. Here's Andrick. Andrick doing a little beast mode run there. All aboard the Andrick train, I guess. Andrick trying to move it up top. Here come the Cardinals. But before we can, whistle will blow again. And now, Longmeadow have the ball. I'm not sure what the call was there, but we'll move on. As we do with all things here at Pope Prep. Just moving on every day, taking care of business one day at a time. Just not on the national anthem side. We'll get into more of that later. Longmeadow just trying to move it around, trying to stuff it in maybe. Nope. Here's Goki. Goki just trying to stuff it in there, but before he can, the Longmeadow defense. Longmeadow defense as well has just been superb here tonight. I mean, there's just been no room for the Cardinals to move it around a little bit, but the Cardinals have just taken control of this game. Or not the Cardinals. Folks, rough night. It's Friday. I'm in weekend mode. I'm chilling. I'm here at the Cardinal game. I just want to be a fan, but you know, the voice right now of the Cardinals is having a down night, to say the least. Cardinals now will eventually take possession. Here's Davis. Davis again will just go all the way down the field, trying to do something. But before he can, it's the goalie for Longmeadow there, just trying to move it out. And he does, and he'll work back into his net. And Longmeadow now will try to take it and move it up the field with 4:29 now left to go in the first half of play. Longmeadow will just stop and pause and think things over, put on that x-ray vision, and look for the best hole to take in order to put it into the back of the net. Longmeadow will also make some substitutions as well while we're just sitting here waiting for what Longmeadow's going to do. Cam Gill's trying to just get back there and trying to play some hardcore defense. Longmeadow trying to cut it in front. And what do you know? Tic-tac-toe. Don't you know? It's the 8th goal of the night for Longmeadow.
Yeah, dominant performance by Longmeadow so far. I mean, Pope Francis is going to have to get a couple more goals here if they want to really make this game a close one.
Yep. You know, I believe there's something about this night. I believe it a little bit. Could there be a comeback in store for these Cardinals? Can the Cardinals just unite together and knock off Goliath and maybe win this game? That'd be huge. Wouldn't that be just spectacular? That'd be absolutely incredible. But meanwhile, nonetheless, it's Longmeadow, and here they come with authority and speed, moving around the net. They do. Here come the Lancers. Longmeadow just moving it back around the 35-yard line. They'll take it, and here they come, trying to go smooth and in, and they do. What a nice goal. A phenomenal finish there for Sam Weaver. So Weaver puts it in. That was probably the most fabulous goal of the evening here for Longmeadow. Just went right through the Cardinal defense, sliced and diced, and put it in.
I mean, Weaver just weaving around the defenders. I mean, wow. Great goal.
So 9-2, the Longmeadow team has come in here and seized control of this game. Yeah, it's Longmeadow just put in the variety of cast members here tonight. They can just finish it out, and they lead by a score of 9-2. Longmeadow trying to move it up. Here they come, trying to do something. Longmeadow just cutting it around, trying to fire it in. No, they cannot. Matthew Davis. And net says no. 2:36 now left to go in this first half of play. Coming up, second half of play. We'll bring you to you live here from the press box. We'll bring you our thoughts on this game, and we'll look forward to the second half. That's all coming up. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. Keep it locked. Longmeadow trying to fire it in, and they do. It is double digits now for Longmeadow. They lead 10-2. Cardinals down by 8. They need something, but Longmeadow is just going to keep the train rolling. Here they come, just trying to set bodies up. They'll move it back. Blue, blue, blue. That's the call from Coach Zamowski. Longmeadow trying to move it in, trying to fire it in there. Nope. Longmeadow trying to move it in there. Big save made by Matt Davis. Cardinals trying to move it around. Ooh, Connor Ondrick almost got clipped, and he'll try to do a little spinorama and get out of it before he can. Longmeadow is trying to get out of it. Flag is down, hold everything. Longmeadow and the Pope Francis in a scrap for that ball. Let's see who can get it. It'll be the Cardinals coming out. And the flag will be on. Longmeadow. So I believe we have a timeout on the field. So timeout with 55 seconds left, 10-2. Longmeadow leads. So 55 seconds left to go. First half. We'll let you know what happens. Stay tuned, Pope Rep. Keep it locked, because this is where the champions play. Cardinals trying to do something here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 40 seconds now left to go in the opening half of play. Cardinals trying to move it around. Andrix just carrying his load here tonight. Cardinals trying to do something with the man advantage. But before they can, they can't. And the save is made by Longmeadow, and they'll quickly try to work it up the field and the turf. And here they come. Trying to do something quickly, trying to move it around, trying to fire it in there. Nope, that thing will roll out of bounds. Tick, 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 says the time. They've got to move quickly if they want to do something. 12.1 seconds now left to go here in the opening half of play. Six-five, they're going to count us down. Longmeadow's just trying to spin to the net, but before they can, the Great Wall of White will slam them and sandwich them. And that is how we end the first half. So, at the end of one half, it is a score of 10-2. Coming up, halftime report. We'll bring it to you. Stay tuned. Pope Rep, keep it locked, because this is where most champions play. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Our score at halftime: 10 in favor of the visiting Longmeadow Lancers and 2 for Pope Francis. Cardinals here looking for a little comeback season. They're gonna need it right here on Pope Prep. Again, folks, glad to have you with us. AJ Gonzalez, voice of the Cardinals, live and on site. And glad to be doing this game. Cardinals looking to somehow, someway come back.
He went with a long pole.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Longmeadow quickly trying to move it down the field. Here they come, trying to do something. Flag is down. That shot will trickle all the way into the back of the net.
They're already getting killed. You do that when you're winning.
Alrighty, Longmeadow now. They're trying to move it in, trying to go for the 11th goal. Can they? Will they? No, they will not. Longmeadow trying to do something. They'll just try to fire it in there quickly on Mr. Davis. And eventually Matt will make the save.
Bro, I don't even know. You're just nasty. She's talking to Mrs. Goncalves.
Here come the Cardinals trying to do something. Here's Mike Wolanski. Wolanski trying to cut to the center of the field, trying to fire it in there, and he does. He scores. Mike Wolanski putting it in for the Cardinals makes this a 10-3 ball game. Rat-tat-tat. Cardinals trying to go in the comeback.
I know Leon Avale would have loved to see that one from Mike. I mean, damn.
All right, Michael Wolanski, one for everybody. Noah Fournier again will take the draw. Cardinals here trying to do something. Look at Jason Reiser go. Wow. Reiser flying. Trying to do something, but he throws it right to Longmeadow. Flag, I believe, is down. We'll hold everything. Okay, so I guess Jake Booten played hockey with a kid named Peter Preston, when we were 97 a long time ago. So hello, Peter, and welcome to Pope Prep. We'll see you watching the replay one of these times. So Peter Preston, amen, ain't that the truth? You know Jake Booten.
Hey, first time on the field for Peter Preston tonight. I mean, nice of him to make an appearance once in a while, you know?
Yep, PPJB, ain't that the truth? Colin Foyle trying to get into that ball, but he could not. Cardinals trying to play some defense, and they'll get some from Rich Roy, but Longmeadow will quickly come in after a Nick Cody slap. Longmeadow will just hold it again. They'll just stop on a dime and just calm the tension, calm everything down. Coach Samowski trying to salute his guys back into this game. Longmeadow trying to move it around. Here they come, shaking and baking. Can they cut through the Cardinals? They're going to try to stop on a dime on Rich Roy. The Roy Island will not let up. Cardinals still trying to get some defense, but before they can, Longmeadow can't fold the bounce. Longmeadow trying to do something. Longmeadow trying to cut it in. Can they? Will they? No. That ball will roll out of bounds. Longmeadow trying to cut it around. Here they've got it. Here they come, trying to do something. Longmeadow trying to move it behind the net. They've got it. Here's Longmeadow trying to move it behind the net. They do. Just precision on the passing here from Longmeadow as they try to fire it in there. Whoosh! Davis comes up and makes a save. It'll be Longmeadow ball. Longmeadow just trying to cut through some white jerseys. Here they come. Slingshot in on goal. Nope. It skedaddles on out of bounds. Oh, Davis lets in another goal, and it is 11-3 in favor of Longmeadow. Heard some random noises up here. I think it was just a joke. Yeah, so we'll move on. I'll act like it didn't happen. Here comes Longmeadow. Trying to move it in on the Cardinal defense. Here they come. Trying to slingshot it in between the legs of Matt Davis. Here comes Longmeadow. Longmeadow trying to move it around. Longmeadow, a nice ball movement. Third quarter, 6:55 now left to go in the quarter. They'll try to fire it in there. And it'll roll out of bounds. Yep, so. Yeah, so Wade Wegerson says Colin Foyle and Brenna Sears. I think Brenna's here, so. Did that ball go in? I think so. It's good. The referee puts the hands up in the air. Opa. It goes in, and Longmeadow adds to the lead. Longmeadow now trying to move it in. Can they? Will they? Tic-tac-toe. Didn't even see it coming. And Longmeadow put it in, and with 6:20 left to go in this third quarter, they lead. It's a football score, and it's 13-3. Just like that. Longmeadow trying to quickly come up again on the field. Here they come. On this turf, they're just trying to do something. Shaking it and baking it. Behind the net they go. Moving it around. Up top, here they come. Shaking and baking, but before they can, they lose the ball. But Rich Roy's going to try to go in there. Trying to go head first. Yeah, he says. But Longmeadow will eventually pick it up, and here they come. Longmeadow trying to do something. Longmeadow's trying to do something again, and what do you know? They score. It is 14-3. And they will start running the clock.
I mean, might as well start running the Pope Francis buses. I mean, could be an early one, folks.
All right, Wade Wegerson, thank you.
Z will never forfeit.
That's right. Coach Zamowski will never forfeit, according.
I was just joking.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll start running the clock to 5:29 now left to go in this third quarter. Lots of words here tonight. All you can say is what Longmeadow has done. They've been brilliant. Cardinals still trying to show some fight, however. They're moving it around nicely, trying to shake it and bake it.
Good eat by Ryan Goki.
Yep. Yum time for Goki.
Nom nom nom.
Longmeadow. Just moving it around. Perfect passing. Here they come. That ball will just... You can just send that ball all the way back to Longmeadow at that rate. And Pope ball. Cardinals need some defense now. Just Longmeadow just running out here on these Cardinals. Nice save there made by Matt Davis. Longmeadow bringing the pain.com. That's what they've done here tonight. And bringing the pain to the Cardinals. Just not the performance Pope was looking for. And the Cardinals need something, need some form of life late in this game with 4:15 left to go in the third quarter. Longmeadow trying to do a little fling into the net, but that one will trickle all the way out of bounds. And I'd like to thank those who have helped us out here tonight, Wade Wegerson and Jake Putin, doing the work, putting in the hours, and taking what's theirs. And they'll get service time for this as well. Okay. Anyway, we return to the field as Longmeadow Fires it into the wrong net. They went into the bigger net. They went into the soccer net and not the lacrosse net. Longmeadow here just trying to work it up the field. Right side, here they come. Big bad Longmeadow. Just and the running stampede of Longmeadow thus far. Longmeadow trying to fire it in there, but that one will just shank all the way down. Longmeadow sideline looks like they've just won the Super Bowl over there. Longmeadow trying to stuff it in. No, no, no. They missed the net, but they get the rebound. That one goes over the net as well. So it's been a series of not hitting the nets for Longmeadow. Longmeadow trying to stuff it in. Here they come, trying to do something, trying to bounce it in maybe. Nope. That one will roll all the way to the backstop and into the track. Here comes Longmeadow. Longmeadow trying to do something there, but the Cardinals will take it. And here they come. It's a big rush for Ziggy. Here he comes, trying to do something, but it's a quick rejection by Longmeadow. Sorry, folks, that was not Ziggy. Just, again, a rough night. This roster, I mean, I swear, my penmanship skills need to improve, and I mean desperately, as Matt Davis will corral it in. We'll have to evade the Longmeadow pest that's down there. Cam Gills will try to help him get out of no man's land. And he feeds it back to Davis. Davis with open field all day long. Hits Connor Ondrick. Here's Ondrick. He'll stop on a dime and try to just move it around. Oh, spinorama there by Ondrick. Here comes Ondrick. Another spinorama. It's like Madden with Ondrick. Flag goes down. Hold everything. And Longmeadow will take a seat in timeout.
Ondrick could have gotten killed right there. I mean,
Yeah.
going right towards the other player.
Absolutely. Ondrick there was just evading defenders and shaking and baking there.
I mean, let's go back to Brenda Sears, though. I mean, Colin Foyle.
I mean, this kid Wade Wegerson, he's just really obsessed with this Colin Foyle, Brenna Sears thing. It's just, yikes. .126 now left to go in this third quarter. Cardinals trying to do something, however. Here they come. Just moving in around the net. Here's Colin Foyle, speaking of Wade Wegerson's favorite person in the whole school. Oh, man, this Longmeadow is going on a beast run there. What a beast run that was. Just steamrolled all the way to the white jerseys. There's stoppage on the field. So it'll be a timeout. So with 49.6 seconds now left to go in this third quarter, it'll be 14-3, Longmeadow lead. Coming up, rest of the game. Stay tuned, Pope Prep, because this is where the champions play. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 49.6 seconds now left to go in this third quarter. Cardinals down by 11. Here comes Longmeadow. Longmeadow moving it around nicely. And a shot here, that's a ripper, and that lands in the soccer net. 14.8 left to go in this third quarter. Davis with a big save, but a rebound. He can't corral it. Are they going to count it as a goal? Let's see. I don't think that's a goal. Nope. It's disallowed, according to the referee down at field level. So it'll be 14-3, and that is how we will end the third quarter. So at the end of three quarters, Pope Francis down by a little bit here, down by 11. Coming up, the most important quarter of the game, the fourth quarter, where wins become losses and losses become wins. Pope Francis prep, folks. Keep it locked. Stay tuned all season long. Spring sports is going to be a blast. AJ Gonzalez, voice of the Cardinals. We'll see you for the fourth quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our score, in case you're just joining us, you haven't really missed much. 14-3. Longmeadow has come in and taken control and seized control in this battle through three. But now it's the ultimate deciding quarter, the fourth quarter. Longmeadow here trying to do something to start this quarter. Look at frustration down there on the Cardinals sideline. Longmeadow sideline is fired up. Clearly happy to be out here. It's been their turf tonight. They've had control. Longmeadow trying to fire it in there. That skips off of Davis. Oh, Davis in that. I mean, he is just taking some shots here tonight that have just come from all different angles. He's going to be sore tomorrow morning. He's going to wonder how he got sore, and he's going to turn on the Pope Prep live feed, and he's going to watch how he got sore. That's just common knowledge. Longmeadow trying to stuff it in. One-timer. It's a goal. I don't know why the Longmeadow sideline's going crazy. And they knocked the kid down when he scored, too. Brendan Hardy putting it in. 15-3, Longmeadow leads. And here comes Longmeadow again. They've got control. They're trying to move it up the field, however, quickly. Cardinals trying to get in there as well. And the Cardinals have it now. Here's Jarrell. Jarrell, nice stop back. The long stick is Jarrell. Jarrell trying to get there. He gets thrown to the turf. Oh, what a cheap shot that was there on Rich Roy. Yikes. And I'm sure that would get at least a whistle. Not a flag there. That was borderline hit. Here's Wolanski. Wolanski trying to move it around back. Here they come the Cardinals, trying to get at least a goal. Here come the Cardinals trying to do something. Here's Ondrick. Ondrick kicking it back to Wolanski. Wolanski stopping on the dime and shaking and baking. He'll stop again. They'll try to move it around. Here's Rich Roy. Roy moving it up. Roy coming in with speed on the right side. Roy just going to cut it around the net. Roy just going to look around here. They're shaking it and baking it, but Longmeadow with the big sticks. Roy going to come in. He got clipped, and that'll at least get a flag. It will. So we have a running clock down there at the field level. So we'll just run this thing down. Wolanski moving it up to Ziggy. Ziggy back to Wolanski. Wolanski moving it to Roy. Here's Rich Roy trying to do something. Trying to just cut it into Ondrick. Ondrick, Foyle will help him out, but before he can, whistle will blow. Longmeadow just controlling the game. Start to wind this thing down. You know, I'm so excited to do baseball. Baseball is just going to be an absolute feat of impressiveness, in my opinion. The absolute drama that is baseball. The 7 innings at the Pope Francis Field and the dugout. When it just smells like baseball, you know what it is, and that's going to be an incredible thing to do. It's coming up soon, folks. My first edition of baseball will be better than lacrosse, so you can start to look forward to that. Amen. Yeah, we can all be there again, so yeah. And that'll be soon, right here on Pope Prep. Longmeadow trying to move it around. They move it back, and a shot here. There's a save by Matt Davis. So Davis with a nice corral. He'll pick it up. Here come the Cardinals again, trying to do something. It's Ryan Goki trying to get the Cardinal offense at least a little bit started, trying to get them going a little bit here. Cardinals trying to do something. Rich Roy's got it. Roy trying to fire it in there. But eventually Longmeadow will cover it up. Here comes Longmeadow trying to do something. Their crowd is just getting crazy. Here they come. The bench went crazy too. Longmeadow just trying to fire it in, and they do. They're going nuts. Players are just falling over. I mean, and yep. So Longmeadow leads 16-3, like that. Here's Ondrick. Ondrick trying to do something here, moving it around, trying to hit Reiser, but Jarrell will eventually help him out. It goes back to Reiser near the center of the Pope logo. Here he comes, trying to just move it around a bit. Here's Foyle. Foyle trying to move it around again. I believe that is Matt Feely. So Feely's trying to get in there. We call him Touchy for a reason, folks. Cardinals got to get back on the defensive side. Here comes Longmeadow. Their bench is going crazy again. What do you know? Longmeadow just trying to do something, trying to fire it in. They do. And Longmeadow scored. 17-3, and the players are down on the turf as we speak. I mean, the sportsmanship level for the Longmeadow team is just unknown to me. Here comes Longmeadow. Longmeadow gets a taste of the turf. There you go. But before they can flag us down, of course. .143 left to go in this game. Again, I'd like to thank Wade Wegerson and Jake Booten for taking time out of their days to come out and help us with the production. Without them, none of this would be possible, so thank them. Yep, as Wade says, it's all them. Yep. Make sure to like and subscribe in the content below. I always do this all the time, so thanks to the support from you guys watching from around the country and around the world even in some parts.
I heard there were some viewers.
There may have been a viewer or two from Portugal. And before we can do anything else, the Longmeadow bench, what do you know, they're going crazy again. You don't even know why. And I add another. And this is just a disgusting show of sportsmanship right now. They're doing push. I mean, this is just, oh. Sore losers over at Longmeadow right now. It's a disgusting,
Next Longmeadow, people.
disgusting act by Longmeadow there. I'm 18-3. Congratulations. I mean, you won the game, but
Yeah, at least it wasn't 20, you know?
just unnecessary.
At least we popped a couple, too. Hey, we'll take it.
Unnecessary indeed. There. From Longmeadow. So, at the end of the night, Longmeadow wins by a score of 18-3. Again, folks, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Our producer here tonight, Mr. Jeffrey, watching us from abroad. Mr. Wade Wegerson helping us out in commentary tonight. Thank you, sir. Jake Booten doing the camera work as always. Perfection. Every time it gets better and better. Amen. Ain't that the truth? And that is how we will sign off. So, for all of our great crew, I'm AJ Gonsalves, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. Final score, Longmeadow 18, Cardinals 3. Cardinals will bounce back. I guarantee that.